Good, good, good. Okay, a lot of times I like to record the initial reaction. That way I can learn from it as well. No, sir. But a lot of things caught me off guard. Number one, when I opened that up, my beloved Cranberry didn't put that collar on there properly. So it snapped off on me when I opened the door, but she knows not to jump out. So watch what I'm gonna do. When I'm ready to get her to start walking, I'm going to touch, and that's going to make her understand that I'm ready to move. If she doesn't move with me, or if she wouldn't have, I would have nipped. Anytime she deviates from my left side, I'm going to nip, okay? Now keep in mind, it is a little bit hot. Yeah, we're gonna be running out of time here with her here pretty quickly. But here's where we want her to come. She understands that whenever we come to a stop, she has to put her butt on the ground. She's very good about that. She's already getting hot and tired. But again, look, if I walk away from her and I don't tell her to S-T-A-Y nor touch her, then the S-T-A-Y is implied. Damn it, there is never a drop off when there isn't a bunch going on, okay? And then I keep hearing a whistle. Oh yeah, someone's catcalling me. I'm looking good though, huh? I'm getting catcalled. Good, 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 baby. But look, I just stay calm all the time. When I come back to her, I pause for 3 seconds, and then when I grab the leash, so pretty. See how I grabbed it? Shenanigans, like a magician. So she's not aware of me touching. People don't realize how it's hot out here, huh? People don't understand that. So good heel, baby. And heat stroke's a bad thing, yeah. So like we want to be careful, yeah. So again, look, good heel, baby. Good heel, darling. Every time she deviates from my left, I'm going to nip. When do you want to try it really quickly? Yeah, maybe mom? Hold on, who do you think she's gonna listen to the least? Who's she gonna listen to the least?
Him.
Oh, no, come on, Dad. I'm sorry about it, but you ain't even got any sleep, huh? Good stay, I'm sorry. Look, man, your neighbors are gonna think, who the hell is that maniac, dude? All right, but look, I did that for a reason. Do you want me to tell you? There's a method to my craziness, okay?
Okay.
I didn't have the leash in my hand. She was in a sit-stay. Dad was coming up, every reason for her to break.
Right.
And then me yelling would have made her haul ass and run to Dad or break, and she didn't.
Yeah.
Break, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So even here, I'm testing her and she's passing. Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
I've been taking her everywhere trying to get her to fail. Dude, took her to the, I didn't think she was gonna walk on that pier, whatever, she did. I'm proud of this dog, all right? All right, you ready? Dad, do you think do you have the alacrity, Dad, or you're a little too sleepy, buddy? I know, mom, okay, but I trust you will handle her.
It's mama's dog.
It's mama's dog. All right, mom, go ahead and grab the leash, please. Awesome. Now, if she's not gonna jump on you, but if she would have, I would have started applying pressure. Now, if she would have approached you and did anything inappropriate, like sniffed you inappropriately or jumped at you or anything, I wouldn't have even said the word no. I would have just very simply started applying constant pressure until she puts her butt on the ground. Okay? Listen, I'm a little bit worried about her laying on the hot ass concrete, so touch her and start to walk, please. We're gonna do this very good. Come towards me, please. If she deviates from your left, you're going to give her a little bit of nip. Now, she's a little bit tired, so you're going to have to, believe it or not, this is the heaviest she's been, okay? You started kicking up the canned food after you guys sent it. So this is the heaviest she's been. Now listen, that's perfect. Turn to your right, however you want to walk. Good job. Come towards me, please. Let's move her away from the grass. Come towards me. Come towards me, please. You're doing great. Good, good, good. Oh, now nip, nip, nip. Keep walking. Good. Perfect. You did that beautifully. That was perfect. Slow down and come to a stop. The only thing I would have changed is the moment she rose, I would have said good heel.
Okay.
So instead of saying anything when they mess up, I almost said the F word, okay? But instead, you know what I mean? That little wheel, yeah? Instead of saying it then, you would say good heel and acknowledging when she starts to do the right thing. Especially her, because she's, may I tell you, she's sensitive.
Yeah.
Emotionally sensitive, okay? I'm gonna grab some stuff and then can we go outside real quickly so I can go over something? I just want to get her out of the heat, yes? You didn't kill her for a second. So let me take her, please. Good, good. And I'll meet you guys inside, yes?
Okay.
Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go over some things. So look, these here are the different leashes. I'm gonna leave you one of these leashes. I'm gonna tell you what I recommend, and then you guys can do whatever you want, yeah? And look what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna drop this leash right now. Good stay. Any failure to act on her part is actually progress. So if when I dropped the leash and she didn't move, I said good stay. Do you see what I mean? So inaction is an action. Inaction is a choice, okay? So listen, these are the ones I'm gonna let you choose from. I'm gonna tell you what you wanna be. This is now, myself personally, I would go with one of these thinner ones, like the one I have there, or this one. I have a pink one of it as well, if you want that one. You know, now, or you can get it yourself. Now this one right here is maybe the heaviest one I would ever use with her. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I would use that one. That one's for a kitten.
Yeah.
They're so thin, okay? Because let's be honest, if the thinner the equipment, the lighter the equipment, the thinner it is, the less it weighs, the more likely you can make the dog unaware of it being on or off. And you can blur the line.
Okay.
Use a heavy ass leash, dude. Listen, the prong collar she has on, may I tell you? So, and they're a little bit cheaper for me wholesale wise, but so she's rocking 2 collars because those collars are for a little dog. If I could get the teeth smaller, I would do it. It's not so, a 1 for her. Do you know, like, I was in PetSmart and somebody said, you're doing a good job, but you do a better job if you got the right size prong collar for her, the employee there. You know, I'm like, all right, cool, dude. Do you know what I mean? I turned off the halo before I went in there, so he didn't know. He didn't know. Okay, bless him, yeah. So I just closed my eyes and said, Father, he does know not what he does, right? But I know better. I have the small one on for a reason. Do you see what I mean? Now, the reason I brought you the bigger one is just in case you feel comfortable. And, you know, people will say, well, what if my dog chews on it? We'll spray bitter apple on it or correct the dog for doing it. Right. You know, your children, yes, if you decide to give them an allowance in the future, yeah? That doesn't imply that they should reach for your purse or your wallet at all times. Right. Am I right? Yeah. Of course. That's like, not my wallet. Yeah, not my wallet. Yeah, all right. So, good stay. And then these are the other things, yes? So, let's say that she does something naughty. And even with the Chihuahua barking, you'll stop the barking with the Chihuahua with this. If you put the, so really quickly, yes, let me tell you something about the law of predictability really fast. Might have already done this before, but really quickly. So you have the long approach, the kind of less long approach, and then a very quick fix, and I'll go over all three really quickly with the Chihuahua and with her. She's not much of a barker though. I don't think I've heard her bark. So let's say that you have a dog like the Chihuahua and likes to bark. If every time that dog barks, you come unhinged with happiness and you gather that dog and kiss him, pick him up, hug him, kiss him, toss him into the kennel, throw some bacon in there for him, and be so proud of him and beam. If you do that every time he barks, it's only a matter of time before he starts to think, I better not bark because they will have misinterpreted and think that I am asking to be kenneled. Of course. Of course, yes. If this dog is outside, let's say I was the pest control guy, yeah? And you put her outside. And she was out there and she was barking. And I said, hey, she got a dog. You said, yeah, she wants back in. See what I mean? Yeah. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, but that takes forever. Because depending on the intelligence level of the dog, it could take 3 times, 300 times, 3 weeks, 3 months. You see what I mean? You gotta, it'd be like, how long would it take for me to get a 6-pack? Don't answer that, please. In my humility, I'm looking good, but you know what I mean? Everybody's different, yes, sir? You're gonna get the little, you might already be there. Say, don't, you're married, sir. Keep your shirt down. You know what I mean? But you see what I mean? But you understand? It's all relative. Okay? So again, so with her, yes, if you have her and you have her on this heavy ass leash, heavy things around her, then you're going to be making it very easy for her to distinguish between being on and off the leash.
So be angry, but sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed. But when they do it, they are intent in the doing. If you are lukewarm, you're told in Scripture, I'll spew you out. Would that you're either hot or cold. But because that you are lukewarm, I will spew you out. You can't do anything if you're lukewarm. You must be intense about it. No matter what you want, but you must be intense about it.
Now let us go into the silence.